Welcome to my second rotation in vet school. This week I am going to be doing ambulatory, so basically we will be going out into the island of Grenada and taking care of our large animal patients. Tomorrow I get to go to a farm and work with cows. I am going to be researching how to do a full physical examination on a cow today. I'm also going to research what type of diseases we can see in cows on Grenada, just so I'm a little bit more prepared for what we might expect tomorrow. None of the cows are supposedly sick. It's a herd health check, so we're just making sure that the overall health of the herd is good. That means possibly doing vaccinations tomorrow, making sure that the rumen contractions sound perfectly normal, listening to the heart and the lung field, and also doing a body condition score. So we get to do quite a bit of practice on cows tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. We haven't really touched cows since Therio Lab, which was last term, and that was just doing rectal palpations to see if any of them were pregnant. So I'm super excited to be going out and exploring a bit more of the island tomorrow. I do hope you enjoy this week's video. If you do, please give it a like and subscribe for more. And let's get into this amazing ambulatory week. Today is Wednesday, and I actually leave for my first farm in about an hour and a half. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready, but I just wanted to briefly talk about what to expect for your ambulatory rotation because it is different than the rest of the rotations on the island. Our schedule starts from 12:45 p.m. to until we're done at the farm. Typically, you only go to one farm per day, so it really just depends on what type of animals you are looking at and also how far it is. So I could be getting back tonight around 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm hoping it's not that late, but it could be. So we do have to be prepared for that. It has been raining today too, off and on, so it is going to be extremely hot here. So I will definitely need to bring some bug spray and sunscreen and raincoat. I did go to campus this morning to study a little bit, but the Wi-Fi was cutting in and out, so I actually returned home within an hour and a half of going to campus. Overall, I was still able to get some stuff done, so that was good. I did refill my water bottle as well because we do get to bring drinks with us and snacks. As you know, I am going to a cow farm, and honestly, there are not that many cow farms in Grenada, so I'm not sure what to expect. I was trying to look up what type of cows we're looking at today, but there was no history for these cows, so I'm wondering if they are a new herd that this owner has collected, because he does have other animals on his farm that SGU students look after as well. Already, my main concern is the potential for rabies exposure, because if you know nothing about Grenada, we do still have rabies on this island due to the mongoose. So we do have to be really, really careful about being exposed to rabies. As SGU students, we are required to be rabies vaccinated as veterinary students. So definitely make sure you are up to date on your rabies vaccination and titers before coming to this island, because you can be exposed to it. Also, since I do tend to get motion sick on this island, I am going to take some Dramamine before I go, so hopefully I don't get motion sick today. I usually never do get motion sick, but whatever it is on this island, I always tend to get motion sick if it's longer than 30 minutes to get to the location. There are 8 of us who are going out in one bus, so there will be 8 students going out along with a professor. So when I do go to the large animal facility to get on the bus, because SGU does provide transportation for ambulatory rotations, we have to put together our box that we need. There's been a slight change of plans. I'm not doing cows anymore today. I am doing goats and sheep. And I have to leave in like 20 minutes, and I did not study sheep and goats. So I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna look at some of the resources for sheep and goats and just try to be ready. They just changed it like within the past 30 seconds, which is so frustrating. But they did tell us that this could happen. It's just annoying because you can't possibly study every single species. We're gonna see how well this goes. I don't even know what this is for. I don't know if they're sick, if it's a herd health check. We'll find out when we get there. Back from my shift, and honestly it went pretty well, but I was so exhausted when we got back that I just decided to take a shower and take some time off. We did see the 2 goats that had the bite wounds, and the one that I worked on was really severe. We don't honestly know if the goat will make it, but we are keeping our fingers crossed that she does. We didn't get home until 6 o'clock, so it was a pretty long day, especially since we only saw 4 patients, and tomorrow we see 10 patients. But then again, hopefully with tomorrow's animals, they don't have any serious problems, because today it was just a lot of work on 2 of the goats. I do feel like I learned a lot more today than I did in my surgery and anesthesia rotation. So that's good. I actually felt prepared, even though our case got switched in the middle. It is almost 9 o'clock, and honestly my eyes are so heavy. I don't think I can really study like this or catch up on my classes tonight, so I think I am going to get some sleep and hopefully just get an earlier start tomorrow so I can finish watching the videos from today's lectures and then reviewing it, and then hopefully I can watch the videos from tomorrow's lectures after I get back from rotation. It definitely is not easy going through rotations on top of having classes, but it is what it is. With that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for a brand new day in ambulatory, and here's keeping my fingers crossed that tomorrow goes well too. Good morning, today is Thursday, and I do have my second shift of ambulatory today, which I'm looking forward to, but I can't believe I did this. I actually slept in today, which was not my intention, but my body just needed so much sleep after yesterday. There's a couple of things I need to do this morning. I need to cook lunch and also do some laundry because I'm running out of clothes. So that is the plan for today, and then also trying to catch up on my lectures from yesterday, so tomorrow I can focus on the lectures from today. I'm also going to review some of my goat materials for ambulatory today, just so I can make sure I know what to expect on how to do a physical examination on a small ruminant. My second shift went really well. We definitely had a much harder professor today, but overall it went pretty good. I did get beat up by one of the goat kids, so that was pretty funny. I'm pretty sore and I'm exhausted, so I am going to get some sleep early tonight. Tomorrow, I do have another ambulatory rotation, but this time it is going to be working with the horses at the LARF. So we don't have to go around the island tomorrow at least, and we can just go straight to the clinic and practice some physical examinations on our horses, just to make sure we are ready for our OSCE, which is the practical examination that SGU holds almost every term. I think last term, term 5, was the only term we didn't have OSCEs, so they're bringing it back for term 6. The location was so pretty today. Like, I really enjoyed the scenery. We were overlooking the ocean and the client was really nice. It was definitely a good day. We did full physical examinations on 5 of the goats. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do a physical examination, but we did get to see 2 goat kids on the ultrasound, so that was really exciting, and they should be giving birth soon. At least the 2 pregnant goats that we checked on today. Rotation today went pretty well. I was just working with the horses at the Large Animal Facility, and honestly, it was good practice to do physical examinations on horses again, because I feel like I had forgotten everything that we learned in term 3, and it was just putting together the steps of everything that we have learned in the classroom, because during our midterm OSCE, one of our OSCEs is equine focused, so we will be doing some of the physical examinations as part of our grade. It definitely was nice to get a refresher of that before we hit midterm week. This rotation definitely went better than my first one. I definitely feel like I'm more physically exhausted this rotation in comparison to my first rotation. But then again, when you're in Grenada, it is unbelievably hot here, so it's very easy to get dehydrated. And the animals are not housed like they normally are in the States. Here it's a little bit different on the environment that the animals are in. For our first farm, the goats were tied around the neck, so they really couldn't go anywhere. But then again, the goats that we were working on had dog bite wounds, so they were already not wanting to fight us too much. But during our second farm, the goats were housed in a pen, but they were free roaming as well. So they weren't in an enclosed area during the day. So when we got there, the goats had free roam to go anywhere they liked. And it was a lot more difficult to catch them to do some physical examinations. So overall, we only did 5 physical exams that day instead of all 10. It definitely is physically demanding to work outside during ambulatory rotations here, just because of the simple fact that we are in a very different environment than what we are used to in the States. But I'm pretty excited and feeling a lot better prepared for doing emergency rotations at Virginia, Maryland for large animals in particular. I feel like I got really good knowledge on this rotation week, so I'm excited what the second part of ambulatory is going to look like, because I do have a second week of ambulatory rotations after midterms. I will be sharing that experience too, because since we didn't get to work on pigs this time, we most likely will be working on pigs the following ambulatory session. If you do have any questions in regards to my clinical rotations on the island, please let me know down below, because I believe it still will be similar for the incoming students, even though the curriculum has changed. I hope you enjoyed this crazy week in clinical rotations, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!